Good afternoon to all. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and alongside me today is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
Despite the conditions, the captain's asking the openers to pad up. Might be a costly decision. The bowlers will fancy their chances of early wickets.
Here we go with the first ball of the match. Nothing better than getting a match started and hearing the sound of leather on willow. Finds the fielder with that shot. Willie, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
The new batter always likes to field bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket.
Please give them a warm welcome.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Couldn't get it through the field. Massive outside edge. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter.
End of the first, not many runs off it. A good start by the bowlers.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Edged, what a ball. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
End of the second over. The score is now 5-4.
Willie to bowl the first over of the power play. It's going to be very tough to stop these two free-flowing batters. Square cut, finds point, no run. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nicked it, but that's going to go all the way to the boundary. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Oh, yes. Oh, brilliant stuff. Opened the shoulder and lofted that over cover. That'll be 6 more.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is just focus on getting the next delivery right. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. Cutting from the pavilion end. Nice shot, but straight to gully. The bowler looks really confident. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Would have expected a bit more aggression that over. The run rate hasn't really gone up. Need to capitalise on their time at the crease now.
Chakravarti, the spinner, coming into the attack. Massive outside edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Treyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Was quick onto that in the infield. Chance gone. You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Chakravarti finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. The right armour is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Finds the edge. Straight to the fielder.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Oh, that's beautifully struck. Right out of the guts and all the way.
That's incredible. Just the power on that shot. That's the sort of thing you want to see in the crowd when you come to the cricket.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Great shot. Through the gap. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Chakravarti from the stadium end. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There'll be runs here. Gone. Played all around that one. What a delivery.
This innings just cut short before it really flourished. It really looked like it'd be moving on to a big, big score, but not to be.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
End of the 7th over. The batting team are now on 51 for 3.
Rabada, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Doesn't beat the infield. Oh, that is a beauty. An in-swinging Yorker and the batter is gone.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Timed through the vacant point position, racing to the boundary.
Overton was quick onto that one, cut it away, through the field and to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Brilliant diving stop. Great commitment. Really good over. Takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. Norkia back into the attack.
Nothing really wrong with that ball. Got onto the front foot and found the gap to get that one to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. And out, superb bowling.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket and a very frustrated batter heading back to the pavilion.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Finds the fielder with that shot. Things have been kept relatively quiet here. Another good over comes to an end. final over in this innings. Plenty of wickets in hand. It's going to need to be very accurate. Got to try and pitch it up into the toes. Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot. Needs a dot ball.
Waits for it, crack, and that looks to be 4.
Well, the fielder can only fetch that, hooked away to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Rabada, straight through them. Batter was late on that one.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Yeah, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. No. Terrible shot. The bowlers have leaked way too many easy runs in that innings. It's a big total to chase down. They're going to need some good batting partnerships. I think the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
Here we go. First ball.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Nicked it. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh, wow. Brilliant reactions and what a catch.
Well, was that a lazy shot or a good piece of bowling? And the field was set and they fell for it. Out for a duck.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Please welcome the new batsman at number 3.
Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump. That'll force a mistake. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Into the first over. The batting
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
The left arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Across the stumps and a flick of the wrist. It's wide of square leg. Could be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Singh shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Wow, that's missed a lot.
Yeah, too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
Oh, nice one.
Didn't keep the foot behind the line. That could be costly with a free hit for the batter now. Thick edge, no! That's racing away. Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Couldn't get it through the field. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
Ahead of the required rate now, they've done well. Final over of the power play coming up.
Fielding restrictions now in place. We'll need to bowl well to constrain the batters with fewer fielders allowed outside the circle. Perfectly timed.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shots.
Jacks has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Was quick onto that in the infield. Edged. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Drive straight down the ground. Mid-on will collect that one, though.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Singh from the pavilion end. Front foot punch down the ground and mid-on in pursuit. Lovely footwork there.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward and dispatches it to the boundary.
Pavlovich, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
The score is now 41 for 1.
Curran coming into the attack from the stadium end. Smacks that away through the gap.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Finds the edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Well, that was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that is stayed hit. Fantastic. How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Going with spin now.
The leg spinner is coming on to ball.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Can't afford to go too full again. It does help to switch up your deliveries, just to keep them guessing. That is quite extraordinary. KL Rahul, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that gnaw.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Shot, should be runs here. Power and precision in that shot.
You just can't give them that much width. You bowl out there and you get what you deserve. Top class innings. Been playing very nicely out there and brings up the half century.
Going with pace now.
The captain is going with pace.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Gone, caught. Oh, great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air, and they've taken a good catch.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. And this could be a huge swing of momentum.
No, it's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Durrell waited on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around may stop it before the boundary.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully deserved.
Well, there was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw a very easy win. That's all from us in the commentary box. Hope to see you again very soon.
you.